Hi, this is Vi from Scrappy Media, and today I decided to create this video so I can give you some ideas on how to create cards at a short notice. Let's say you have somebody that you just found out that is ill, or somebody had passed away and you need to create a card quickly so that way you can send it out. Sometimes I do create cards ahead of time, but a lot of times I haven't created a card ahead of time, or all the cards that I have are birthday cards, which is the case right now. I have a lot of birthday cards, thinking about you cards that I've pre-made, but I have not created one out of sympathy or get well. So I decided to just quickly create one now. So one of the things that I do is I buy these pre-made cards, especially when they're on sale. I pull these. I use these in combination with some stamps that I've gotten. So in this case, I'm using this My Mind's Eyes Sincerely. And this was, I bought it at Hobby Lobby. It was $4.99. So it has happy birthday. It has some blank cards, you know, all day, which you can cover that up. So I like these cards because I can quickly pull one out and create it. The other thing that I like to do is I like to buy sentiments that will not only be something that I can stamp outside of the card, but I can also stamp inside of the card. And then this one from May Made It. I like these sentiments because it has praying for you, may God be with you as you heal in this difficult time. My peace I give you, blessing as you recover. So all these sentiments are perfect for somebody getting, you know, is sick and you want to wish them to get well. The other thing that I bought from May, and I'll put all the links to her cards, I mean to her stamps. I love her stamps because they're very face-based and they're perfect for the type of cards that I create. This one says, God made this day rejoice. He will be your peace. Trust in all your heart. Choose joy. God is our hope. And then it has, He is with you always, and I'm here with you too. So that's perfect for a sympathy card. The other one is, He is the designer of every day. He never wastes our experiences. Cherish the moment, embrace the teaching, and enjoy the adventure with Him. This is a good one for even when you're going through a difficult time, if you're sick. That's a good one. Your face is showing. May God, and look, it's being, I use it a lot. May God wrap His comforting arms around you while He completes His perfect works in you. So I like that one. And I am praying with you, believing and knowing God will make a way. So these are very nice sentiments for inside and outside of the card. And then this one is another one that I bought. Fully rely on God, jump for joy, Jesus makes me, and then you can put Jesus makes me, and when you open the card, jump for joy. Jesus makes me, open the card, fully rely on God, and things like that. So this one, as you can tell, I haven't used it much, but the other ones I have used. The other thing that May has, so I try to buy these cards that can be reused over and over again, and I like to buy cards with more sayings than these images. This one says, the angel of the Lord encamps around those who fear Him and delivers them. So this one's a nice one for healing. The other one that I like for healing is this one. I put the stamp of the church, and then I put our thoughts and prayers are with you. And these are especially good for when you want to send a card on behalf of the whole church. So you can put the church and then that underneath it, and then put on behalf of the church or whatever. So I like that. And the other one that I do like too is Jesus is mighty to save. Jesus, the sweetest name I know. Love Jesus, love you, this I know. Things like that. So this is another one that it's a good encouragement card. Not necessarily a get well card or a sympathy card. So that's what are my recommendation. Get some nice generic stamps for the inside and the outside. And if you can find, if you're of a faith and you like to send faith-based card, that is perfect. Find those kind of cards. And May Made It has scripture stamps, and I love those. The other thing that I like to do is buy these generic stamps, because then I can create a banner and put that there. So I think I'm going to use this for a banner for sympathy. And so let's go ahead and create the card. So I'm going to go ahead and actually I want to do a get well. So this one's going to be get well. So the stamp that I want to use for this one will be the one that I found here. May God be with you as you heal, and inside I will put, by his wounds we are healed. Okay? Or praying for you. I think I'll put praying for you. And then, Lord my God, I called to you for help and you healed me. We'll see which one I want to use. So, just take a generic card and go ahead and get some cardstock. I got some nice cardstock here, brand new piece of cardstock. And I think I'm going to go ahead and place this on my stamping tool because sometimes it's hard to get a nice impression. So I'm going to put that here. And I'm going to go ahead and put that there. And it doesn't matter where I'm going to put this because I'm going to cut it out. So the only thing is I need to figure out which one I'm going to do. And I think I like this praying for you, or may God be with you as you heal. I think this is a nice one. Let's use this one. So I'm going to create a banner. So maybe I'll just put it in the middle right here, like so. Okay, and we need to use the acrylic side. So if you had not used to the platform, there's an acrylic side and there's the rubber side. And I had it on the rubber. It was saying rubber up here, so that means I need to use it for rubber stamp. The acrylic, which is clear, that it will help pick it up. So that's why I didn't pick it up when I first pushed it down, because I had it on the wrong side. And that, you know, you don't have to get sandwiches or cushion or anything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and use a nice juicy stamp. And then what I like about this one, it's rigid. You don't have to push it down too much. And I think I may need it again. I like it nicely dark. I really like it nice and dark. And let's do it again. And there. Perfect. So then I do have this. This is from Lawn Fawn. And it just cleans it up with some water. And you don't have to use any chemicals. I'll put it back on my stamp there. And actually I haven't cleaned this, so sometimes it gets stained. The way to take that out, you can take some StazOn remover. There is a special cleaning solution for StazOn ink that will remove that for you very nicely, but I can clean that later. So the next thing I want to do is I want to cut this out in a banner. And it's a little crooked, but that's okay. So then you can either use a die, or you can simply just take, the easiest way when you want to do something really quick is just take your cutter and just cut it across like so. And I might cut it a little smaller. I think I want to cut it a little smaller. Okay, I think that's good enough. Okay, So just measure how small you want. And see, it did get some ink, if you can see that right there. Sometimes if you don't wait for the ink to dry, that's what happened. But that's why we have a sand eraser. You take the sand eraser and hopefully it erases the ink. Oh, it's still smudging. So I'm gonna have to restamp it. I do not like it to smudge the way it's smudged. So to prevent it from smudging, like this one, it's got smudged. See, I don't like that. Let's go ahead and dry it. And the other thing you can do to make sure that it doesn't smudge, just make sure, put some of this. And then take a brush, just brush it out, like so. Okay, so now I know it's not going to smudge, so I'm going to take my guillotine and I'm going to cut it. I might want to cut it a little thinner. And then okay, I'm using 110-pound cardstock. I love this kind of nice and thick cardstock for making my banners. And that will look good there. So what I can do is, let me go ahead and get my scissors. I want to cut this out, that smudge right there. And sometimes we can leave a little out right there, and then I'll trim it. And then I'm going to go ahead and create my banner. So I'm going to cut in the middle, like so. Pretty simple. Okay. Let's go ahead and place that down. Get well wishes. Hope you feel better. I think I like this one. Okay. I'm going to bring back my stamping tool because I really like to have a nice, deep, and dark impression. So make sure we're in the right place. Actually, let me just put it this way. Sure it doesn't move on me. Okay. Let's put it here. Okay, now I can really center this right here. Let's center that right there. Stamp it down. See, it's not as dark as I like it. It's always good to, when you make your cards, if you have a stamping tool, I highly recommend. You will get use out of this. And I think one more time. And that looks good. Again, I'm going to go ahead and dry this. Now, I guess you're wondering why I put tape on my magnets, because I tend to break them. This is a little, if you look at this, It's a little piece of magnet that I broke. So if you put tape, you won't break them. You can still use those little pieces, but you know, if you get used to putting tape at the beginning when you first get them, you'll prevent it from breaking. Okay. So that's that. Hope you're feeling better. May God be with you as you heal, and then hope you're feeling better. So there is my card. Very simple. You can take, this only took about 10 minutes to do or less, and you're done. You're ready to go out the door and take this to whoever you need to take it to. So I hope you liked this video, and I gave you some ideas on how you can make quick cards by buying the right kind of sayings. You know, make sure you have these stamps, and then make sure you have some pre-made cards, and you can just spruce them up for whatever occasion you need. So I hope you liked this video, and thank you for watching. Bye now.